Hi, everybody. We're up to one. We're up to one snot rocket today. Hello. Hello, everyone. Um, okay, so okay, wait, why is this still so loud? Relax, calm down. Quit screaming, music. Stop screaming at me. Okay. Hi. Hello, everybody. Oh, we have a tie. We have a tie on the prediction here. Or poll. Also we have a hype train. Also, I'm really lopsided. Like my one ear. So okay, we have a lot to talk. We have a lot to talk about. I've got to get through all of my thoughts here. All right, so let's first start with my ear. I'm lopsided. And I'm gonna like keep producing phlegm and like schnots and stuff. Because well, not because, but my ear is messed up because when I got really sick a long time ago, a couple years ago, I got really sick around Christmas time, and I was like blowing snot out of my nose real hard, and I felt a big pop in the left side of my ear, and it's never been the same since. And every time I blow my nose, it'll like pop again. It's not as big of a pop, but I definitely busted something in my ear. I'm probably gonna go deaf in my left ear by like 35 or something, but I definitely busted something in there. So whenever I get sick now, I am very lopsided, and it's always this ear. Hello. Hello. I don't think I got a screenshot prior to this. Hi everybody. Let me say hi. I'm so tired. It's been a long day. It's been a really long day. Mike, thank you so much for the one gifted to Pokimane. Mike, number 1 on our leaderboard. T80, number 2 on our leaderboard. With 2 gifters. Well, 1 gifted each. Thank you guys for the gifted subbies. Brando with the tier 3. YR with the tier 1. Thank you guys so much. I gotta tell you, last night, or 2 nights ago, we almost lost Partner Plus. We would've. Gifting 1 tier 2. Runaway, thank you so much for the tier 2. Thank you. Thank you so much for the tier 2 gifted. Thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now I get 3 people on the board. Poggers. So, I lost my train of thought. Oh, what was that? Gosh, somebody's banging things upstairs. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Okay, yeah, so I almost lost Partner Plus. I was at 278, and then, a very wonderful friend saved the Partner Plus count. Actually, I don't... Is this person... No, this person's definitely getting VIP for that. That's for sure. This person is getting VIP for that. I don't know if it's against the rules for me to say it, but thank you so much, Runaway, for another 1 gifted. Thank you. Oh, whoa! What just happened? We were at a second ago we were at 1.73. And now we're at 1.63. 100 bomb just fell off. Oh, you know what? Is this when I did the subathon? Are these going to be the subathon subs coming off? Are we going to drop down to like 1.2 tonight? I feel like we probably are. Balls and wieners. Well, can't do anything about it. Just grateful for the gifteds today. Thank you very much. Thank you, Runaway. So shout out to T80 for saving Partner Plus. Thank you very much. Appreciate you a lot. You know that. I sent T80 a message saying thank you, but just figured I would thank him, and so everyone knew that T80 saved our Partner Plus count. So thank you, T80. All right, so let's talk about some things while we got this hype train going on. All right, so last week I had every intention of streaming on Wednesday. I was getting a cold. I was a little bit snotty, but I was like, snot rockets, they're used to snot rockets. I'll give them a couple snot rockets. They'll be fine. About 1 o'clock or so that day, I was at work and I could just feel it. I could just feel that I was getting a fever. I'm like, I don't feel right. This doesn't feel right. I'm getting hot. I'm getting cold. I'm like, this is not good. And so I did have a fever. It was like 99 point something that day when I got home. And then the next day, oh gosh, it was one of the most miserable nights of my life. I don't know what my temperature was. I didn't take it again, but it had definitely gone up. And I couldn't breathe through either of my nostrils. So I'm just like, and just creating so much like congestion and phlegm. And it was just brutal. It was awful. Thank goodness Royce and I have two different beds, because if he had to be in the bed with me either of those nights, I would have felt so bad. So next time, get a better immune system. Yeah, JP, when next time I have the chance to ask for a better immune system, I will. Oh, I have to tell them that story, Royce. So we slept in separate beds for the past couple days because I was sick. But we were back in the same bed last night, and I had to blow my nose in the middle of the night. And you guys just saw what I did. I plugged the one side and I real hard pushed out the other side, and I did that. And I kid you not, it's like the middle of the night, and Royce shoots up out of bed. He goes, "What was that?" I'm like, "It's okay. I was just blowing my nose." Like he thought somebody died, because it sounds like a whistly scream or something. And so if you don't know what's happening, you're like, "What the hell was that sound?" So I I scared him real good by blowing my nose in the middle of the night. Patty's personality W, Patty's immune system F. To be fair though, let's be fair here, guys. It has been much better since I got the surgery. I got sick. I had the sinus infection right after my wedding. And then this was the first time I've been sick since then. But again, to be fair, let's be fair, she also has a terrible personality. Fuck you, Pavel. Stupid a-hole. Shut your mouth. I didn't leave my house for like a very large chunk of the summer. Like for 5 weeks, I just went from my house to the hospital. And that was it. So I really was not like exposed to people. Clostein, stop. If you make me cry, I'm gonna have really bad snot rockets. Clostein, thank you so much for the 44 gifted subs. Thank you. Clostein, thank you so much. Thank you. Gosh, stop now. I'm sweaty and I'm gonna cry. Clostein, thank you so much for the 44 gifted. Enjoy your tank ammo. Yay. Clostein, thank you so much. I hate having to take days off stream. I hate losing, the time to reach new people. I hate losing the sub count. I hate it. I hate taking days off stream. Clostein, thank you so much for the 44 gifted. Thank you. Thank you. Oh gosh, what was I saying? Oh no. See, that now me getting emotional. Now there's phlegm building in my sinuses. Right before stream, I had a gigantic one. Ask Royce. It was monstrous. And sometimes it like bubbles. Like a big bubble will come out. So I hope we get a bubble tonight. I'm gonna show you all of my snot rockets, just so you know. I'm not getting up one time. You're gonna witness all of them. So I hope you enjoy. Hold on, I gotta get my ear to pop. Okay, there we go. Yawning normally does the trick. It'll get like my ear to pop and then it doesn't hurt as much. Does anyone else? I don't know. That's probably a thing. Imagine not being on the leaderboard. Mike, the day just started. The stream just started. This is my first stream of September. We got to give people time to get on the leaderboard. Mikey is always the first one on the leaderboard. That is true. Mike is always the first one. Every single month, Mikey's the first person on there. Will, thank you for the one gifted to Phlegm Factory. That's me. I am the Phlegm Factory. Okay, so yeah, so I got sick. And I still went to work with a fever on Thursday. And here's why. I got sick from those kids. And so I knew I wasn't going to give them something. I'm like, I know for a fact I got sick from your kids. So I'm going to go to work because they needed me for a very long day. And that was the first day that I was going to be there with the two youngest ones without either of the parents there. And so I went to work on Thursday, and it was absolute hell. It was absolute hell. It was so exhausting to take care of a 4-year-old and a 9-month-old with a fever. I wanted to die. It was terrible. For how many hours? I got there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I left at 2. 8 to 2. How many hours is that? 6? 6 hours of having a fever and taking care of 2 babies. I was ready to curl up in a ball and die. Luckily, like I said, because I got sick from them, they're both sick. And so the baby, the baby is hard because he's fussy, but I entertain him pretty easily. And it's very clear, he either needs to poop or sleep or eat. Those are like the only 3 things he does, you know what I mean? The toddler, however, he's a little bit more difficult because he wants to play, and I'm like, I cannot play with you. I just can't play with you. However, because he was also sick, he really didn't want to play very much. He was like, I want to lay on the couch and watch TV. And I was like, oh, great. And I got him into Animal Crossing, so we played Animal Crossing a whole bunch. So, but yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal. I got my first taste of babysitting with a fever. Babysitting while sick. And boy, it was tough. I did not enjoy that, but, got it done. So, I apologize for not being here on Wednesday and Thursday, but I was very sick and very miserable. I will say, Royce, I have to give a shout out to my very wonderful husband. He was he doted on me. I would just text him and be like, water, please. Tissues, please. Like, I would fill my I had a humidifier. I was like, fill my humidifier, please. And I could hear him because of his room is on the other side of this wall. And I could hear him as soon as I text him, like, get up out of his chair and, start coming over to my room. So he was very, Amanda, please. He was very helpful. He took care of me while I was sick. So gotta give a shout out to my husband for that. So that I needed that kind of service after the surgery. Yeah, I gotta say that was real nice. Although in the past, it usually was my dad. My dad would come downstairs and be like, you need anything? Can I make you breakfast? Can I bring you water? But now I got a husband to do that, so it was great. A side note, we were at the emergency room. We were at the hospital today. Not for me. Royce is okay. We're both okay. We're not going to talk about it because it's Royce's personal business, but we're both fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, we were at the hospital today for a while. Yeah, Royce is okay. Everything's fine. Okay, so then on Friday, I didn't stream because it was Shelby's rehearsal dinner. Shelby's rehearsal dinner. Rehearsal and rehearsal dinner. So Friday, I woke up and the fever was gone. Shelby ruining things again. You know what, Pavel, you manifested this, I think. Just wait. So, I woke up Friday and I could tell the fever was gone because I went to sleep in like sweatpants and a sweatshirt because I had the chills. I felt, It's funny because you're hot, your temperature is hot, but you get the chills. You know, so I'm like, I woke up and I was just like drenched in sweat, and I was like, oh, this is disgusting. I could tell the fever was gone. The fever had broke overnight. So I got up and I was like, okay. The one thing that Royce didn't do was like all of the things that I normally do. So I got up and I was like, I gotta clean the bathroom, I gotta do the laundry, I gotta do the mopping, I gotta do the sweeping, I had to do all the things that I normally do every single day. So that's what I did all of Friday morning and afternoon. I was just like trying to clean everything and get back on track from 2 days of not doing the things that I needed to do. So I did that. And then Friday we went to the rehearsal at like 5 o'clock or something. And the rehearsal was good. It went well. And we rehearsed outside. We rehearsed outside because the ceremony was supposed to be outside. Royce, if you're listening, can you feed Chloe? She's ring. So the rehearsal went well. We did the rehearsal dinner. The rehearsal dinner went well. And everyone just kept saying, man, I really hope it doesn't storm tomorrow. I really hope it doesn't rain tomorrow. I really hope it doesn't, we're all kind of like, oh, I hope it just holds out for the ceremony. So just a little foreshadowing here. Just a little foreshadowing. So anyway, I wake up at 6 a.m. I shower, I, get ready, and I leave, and I meet them all at the salon.
Fast food.
She has food?
Yeah.
Huh. Does her kitty litter need to be scooped? I have 5 minutes and I have to go. Glad you're okay. Hi, Alpha. Hi, Alpha. Bye, Alpha. Yeah, I'm okay. Royce is okay. We're both okay. Things are okay. So we get to the salon, and I actually was the first one to do hair. So I sat down to get my hair done. I got my makeup done, and I'm not even checking the time this whole time, right? Because Shelby has a wedding coordinator. And so my assumption is that like the wedding coordinator will make sure that we're on time. That's the point of a wedding coordinator, is to make sure everything goes smoothly. Talanos, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you. I think we need to see, oh, that's right. We have a Royce cameo. Klostein gifted the 44 subs for a Royce cameo, so I guess we have to see Royce anyway. Is that like the offensive coordinator? Yeah, just like that. Just like that. But like weddings. So imagine the offensive coordinator of a wedding. Okay? That's what it is. Any World of Tank talks? No, not right now. So also the only reason I'm in World of Tanks category, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, is because you can get a camo for gifting 2 subs while I'm in this category. I don't know if I'm gonna play tanks today. Haven't decided. I might play tanks today because it's Monday. Woohoo, I think you are. Did you want to play? Oh, he's in his cute brown jumpsuit today. Go ahead. They did. Everyone's worried about you. Are you okay?
I'm okay, guys. Thank you for checking in on me.
I think Mr. Oculation. Pavel wants me to play tanks today, I think.
Yeah, you should play tanks.
I think that's what he's trying to say by that.
But yes, I'm okay. Thank you guys for checking in on me.
It was a long day. We were in the hospital for a while, but... Well, actually, I was really frustrated because I left the hospital to go get food because I was starving. He didn't want anything, for the record. He said he didn't want anything. So I left the hospital to go get food. I'm like, okay, they said we're going to be here for like 4 hours or something, which is why I said that I wasn't sure if I'd be able to stream or not. And then I text him. I'm like, hey, I'm coming back. And he goes, oh, I'm just waiting for my discharge papers. And I'm like, I wouldn't have left if I knew it was only going to take, an hour or so instead of 4 hours. I wouldn't have left. But whatever. Would never leave you for food. For the record, I was also leaving because I thought he wanted food. And then he said, no, I don't want anything. And I was like, okay, well.
I didn't want anything.
I know, but we had talked about getting Chick-fil-A. So I was like, oh, I'll go get us Chick-fil-A. Purchase 2 new recurring or gift subscriptions and claim the reward Royal Purple. That's right. It's a camo, Brando.
I'm pretty tired,
Take
Will.
camo.
I'll probably go to bed early tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Long day.
We had a long day. He wanted love and companionship. I gave him as much love and companionship as I possibly could. But yeah. I really did. I tried. But he's tough. He's tough when it comes to doctor things. Do better next time? Okay, JP, why don't you take Royce to the hospital next time? So I only have a minute. Okay, Ironhead, go for it. Yes. Yes, yes. You two make a cute couple. Oh, thanks, Lazap.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Megan Griffin?
Hold on, I wanted to say before I leave. Thank you, Clawstein. Thank you, Pavel. Runaway.
Runaway. Will,
T80.
Mm-hmm. Brando tier 3.
Brandon did tier 3. Mike gifted a sub.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing anyone? If I missed you, I'm sorry, but we appreciate you guys supporting her.
Thank you. Oh, my title? Have you guys ever had a text message like that? Did you see my title?
Hey, do you have a minute? We need to talk.
Doesn't that just like immediately drop?
No, but whenever they call me, I have a timer and it starts at 50. So you already lost 10 seconds, so you might as well spill what you guys spill. That's the trick, guys. They want to play mind games with you, you play mind games with them. Okay. They say, hey, I want a minute to talk to you. Say you've already wasted 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to communicate.
Okay, well, that's not good advice, but you know, you cannot outsmart Royce.
Hold him accountable. That's what I'm saying, dude.
I mean, I just wanted to talk to you guys for a minute, you know? But yeah. Oh, Royce. Okay, real quick, I'm going to flash forward to the end of the weekend. Royce made such good friends with the owner of the wedding venue that the owner of the wedding venue texted the groom asking for his phone number because he is just the most social butterfly you'll ever know in your life. Yes, it was a guy.
He owned the venue, JP. He literally owned the whole venue.
And I mean, you just put him somewhere and he's gonna come home with like 6 best friends. I just don't get it. Like, it's just...
Dude, I had people saying my name at the end of the night. I don't even know.
Like, as we're walking out, they're like, yo, Royce!
They're like,
Royce!
I'm like, what, Kevin? Don't know your name.
I'm like, how? Do you know these people?
They know
like,
me.
I'm like, what in the world? I just don't get it. I wish that I had that gift to just go out in public and make best friends everywhere I go. But it's just, it's like a talent. You have this talent. It's crazy. Have any of those guys gotten a kiss from Royce?
That's true, JP.
I think you might be the only one.
And there's a picture forever.
There is a picture
forever
of JP and Royce kissing. Forever.
Forever and ever.
Ever and ever. Is being gorgeous and kind a talent? I think he's just very much so a social butterfly.
Well, I wasn't a social butterfly at first because Trish got in like an argument with one of the people sitting at our table.
Oh,
and Trish left me. She was maid of honor, so she like left me, and I had to like talk to these people after they just got in an argument, and they're like all just trashing her, and I'm like, oh, okay, one by one, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah. We have stories. I have stories to tell you about this wedding, and like the day of. But yeah, I just wanted to tell them that. And what were you guys going on about fantasy football? You guys were like,
well, no, at the end of the night.
At the end
of the night, he was talking about fantasy football, and I was like, oh, well, I play fantasy football too, and he was just.
And they're like really about to get into the nitty gritty of fantasy football. I'm like, okay, it's 12 a.m. We gotta go. It's time, and they want to take us to Texas Roadhouse. Okay, here's the thing. They are owners of this, like, beautiful wedding venue, so, like, maybe a friendship with them would go, like, you know, a really long way. I don't know, like maybe
I don't look at it as
maybe one day.
I don't look at it like that though.
I'm just saying maybe
that's
one day.
That's your perspective. I don't look at it like
that. That's because you talked for the thing. I don't know them. You talked to them for so long.
I'm setting them up for my next marriage. I have a free venue.
Funny, you're very funny. Yeah. So anyway, let me tell you the stories about the actual wedding day itself, because I would say that on a scale of 1 to 10, Shelby, the bride, would have rated her wedding a 1.
Yeah.
So.
I agree.
Not good.
All right, I'm gonna go back.
Okay. All right. Can you kiss my head?
I love you guys.
Can I have a kiss on the head? Thank you.
I love you guys. I will see you guys later.
Royce will get Mike and Pokey 30% off on the venue for their big day. Oh, man. So let me tell you about this. So, I get to the salon, and I get my hair and makeup done. There's like, I think there was like 9 of us total or something. And I'm not keeping track of the time because, again, there's a wedding coordinator. So that's what the wedding coordinator is for, to like make sure that everything goes smoothly and you follow the schedule. The wedding coordinator shows up at like 10 o'clock. And I figured there was like conversation about, okay, you need to be in the chair getting your hair and makeup done now. But still, it's like she's gone and Shelby's still not in the chair for her stuff. But I'm like, okay, I don't know what time it is. We're good, I'm sure. I'm in the back steaming dresses because there were 2 bridesmaids who didn't steam their dresses. So I brought my steamer just in case this exact scenario happened. So I'm in the back steaming dresses and I hear Shelby say, we have a problem. And I go out there and she's like, we're supposed to be at the venue at 12. And I'm like, oh, what time is it? It's 11:20. And Shelby just sat down in the chair to get her hair done. So now the girls at the salon are like, it's okay, we're gonna get you out of here, we just gotta hustle. And I'm like, that is literally the last thing that the bride wants to hear. Is like, we're gonna hustle, we're gonna get it done as fast as possible. No, you don't want to hear that. You want to hear, don't worry, we're gonna take as much time as we need. Ironhead, you're not subbed? What the heck? T80, thank you so much for gifting Ironhead a sub. I didn't see that. So her hair, super rushed. They rushed through her hair. And then she gets in the chair for her makeup. And she rushes through her makeup. She like, I don't know what time we left. I think we left there probably at like 12:30. I think we got to the venue at 12:45. But basically they took a total of 1 hour to do Shelby's hair and makeup. To put that in perspective, my sister-in-law started my hair and makeup at 9 a.m. And I did not finish until I think 12:15. So she got robbed. She got robbed big time on her hair and makeup. And she did not feel beautiful. She did not feel like she looked like this stunning bride that she had envisioned in her head. And you know, like, so she felt like crap. She felt like crap. She felt like she didn't look good. And honestly, I thought she looked beautiful, but like, it sucked because I was like, this was not supposed to happen like this. So we've lost 45 minutes. She's not feeling confident. She's not feeling beautiful. She's not feeling like, wow, this is me on my wedding day. I look in the mirror and I just look stunning. She's like, okay, we have to go. So we get to the venue, and for the record, it was like 100% humidity. It was like crazy humid this day. My hair was not holding a curl. Oh, and also for the record, I hated my hair and makeup. Hated it. She did such a bad job curling my hair. She curled my hair and like she curled it, and then she just went with the hairspray, and she was like, "You're done." I'm like, shouldn't we have like, I don't know, like it's really humid today. Shouldn't we have like really hairsprayed every single piece just to make sure? Like, no, JP, I could have done it better. I could have done it better. I actually also texted my sister-in-law immediately when I was done, and I was like, I hate my hair and makeup. You've set the bar way too high. Like, this is terrible. Everyone else needs to get on your level of professional goodness because everyone else sucks. So I was really bummed because I hated my hair and makeup too. But anyway, we get to the venue. We're 45 minutes late. So she gets absolutely 0 getting ready pictures. None. 0. So, like, there's no pictures of all the bridesmaids with our dresses together. There's no pictures of us, like, helping each other with their hair. Like, there's no pictures of, you know, the cute moments before the bride puts her dress on. None of that. All got chopped out. So, the photographer comes in, and we start doing pictures of, like, Shelby putting her dress on. So I did the buttons, and her mom was doing the zipper and stuff like that, and they were doing these cute pictures and stuff. But we're 45 minutes behind schedule now. So she goes out there, she does her first look with her dad, she does her first look with Royce, with her husband, and which I told her not to do a first look. She said that 1000% she was doing a first look, and I was like, okay, that's your thing. I think first looks are stupid, personally, because I'm like, the first time you see your soon-to-be husband should, like, 1000% be, like, when you're about to marry him. Like, I just feel like seeing each other when you actually walk down the aisle makes that moment so much more, like, powerful. I don't know. I was just like, I don't really understand the whole, like, first look thing. I really think it's dumb. Agreed, I hate them. Right? I'm glad I'm not the only person who thinks this. I feel like it defeats, like, the whole purpose. And would have given her time to get all the photos she wanted before? Yes. I like the first look with dad because you don't have that moment with dad where you get to walk down the aisle and see dad. But I hate first looks with husbands. Wait, they did that? Yeah, they did that. A lot of people do that, actually, Royce. A lot of people do a first look with their soon-to-be wife or husband before they get married, and I think it's so dumb. We should go back to how many goats for your daughter. I think I'd be worth at least, like, 4 pigs. Like, 4 big pigs. Personally, I think that's my worth. So, just the first look, and then they go to take their couple pictures. So they go to take their couple pictures, and they're taking pictures for a really long time, but it's like super humid. It's super humid and like wet and overcast. And I go down there to check and see if Shelby needs any water, see if she needs anything. And I can tell by her face, like, she is so upset about what she didn't get. Like, she was upset about not getting the getting ready pictures and the cute little moments with her bridesmaids. And I could see that it was all starting to, like, pile on. And she was really being like, this is not my dream day right now. And I go down there. I know she's, like, super frustrated about her hair. She is very, very, very frustrated. Her hair is, like, basically completely fallen out. The curls are now waves, and it's super frizzy because of the humidity, and her bangs are not sitting the right way. So I know she's going to hate her pictures when she gets them back, which also sucks because that should be, like, a really exciting moment. Like, I remember when I got my pictures back from the wedding, I was like, I was so happy. And I don't think she's going to have that feeling. So it just double sucks. But she's taking pictures with him, and all of a sudden, it starts to drizzle. And we're like, all right, it's just drizzling. Like, it's fine. We can make it work. And she's like, go get the rest of the bridal party. Let's get the bridal party pictures before it starts to rain. So we get the bridal party down. We take all our pictures, and it starts raining harder. And we're like, okay, everyone's going to get soaked. We need to go back up under the thing. We get under there, and it just starts downpouring. I mean, thunder, lightning, just absolute downpour. They've got to take all of her furniture out from the ceremony spot because all of these benches are getting absolutely soaked. She had petals for people to toss when they walk down the aisle. They had to take all those. They grabbed the flowers. They grabbed the lanterns. Like, it was a beautiful ceremony spot that they had to take it all in. So it's downpouring. And everyone kind of surrounds her, and she's like, oh, they're like, okay, so there's 100% chance that it's going to storm for the next, like, 45 minutes or so. What do you want to do? And they're, like, giving her options. You know, we can put everything in the chapel. We can move cocktail hour up and then do the ceremony and all of these things. And she's so overwhelmed by what, you know, this person is saying to her and this person is saying to her. And I know all she wants to do is have the ceremony outside. But she's being told that it's going to rain. And to be fair, if you looked at the radar, or if you looked at the weather thing, it said it was going to rain. So they make the call to bring everything into the chapel. The chapel is like the size of my bedroom. It's very small. And it's very hot. It was hot, wet, and humid. So they move everything into the chapel. And the decision's been made to do the ceremony in the chapel. Now she's really upset because the reason she picked this venue, like, was the outdoor ceremony space. So now she's really upset because her ceremony is now in the chapel. So she has a bunch of pictures chopped out because of the timing. Her hair and makeup, she hates it. She doesn't feel beautiful. She doesn't feel like a bride. Ceremony gets moved inside. And she's like at the point where she's really heartbroken. And she is just like so defeated. And I just felt so horrible because I couldn't do anything to change it. And like afterwards, the day after, I was just like sobbing and apologizing. I was like, I wish I would have spoken up. Like, I wish I would have said, I wish I was on the time more. But like in my head, I'm like, there's a wedding coordinator. I don't have to do that. I wish that I had spoken up to the people who said, let's do it inside, because I knew she didn't want it inside. But I'm like, I'm not the husband. I'm not the parents. Like, I just didn't say anything because I'm like, I don't want to step on people's toes. Anyway, the guests arrive. And they're putting people in the chapel. Well, this chapel is not big enough for all of her guests. So about 20 people had to stand outside of the chapel and listen to her ceremony because there was not enough space for them to sit inside. So now, after the ceremony, she's feeling like shit because she didn't even have enough space for all of her guests to sit in the chapel area. So she's like really, really just like beat down. She's really, really beat down at this point. And the ceremony's over, whatever, and it's time for cocktail hour and blah, 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 blah. But now they need to do the rest of the pictures, which she was, in her schedule, she was not supposed to have any pictures other than like big family pictures, like including guests. She was not supposed to have any pictures after the ceremony. She spent probably an hour and a half doing more pictures. So she missed her entire cocktail hour, which again, the reason the schedule was built like this was so that they wouldn't have to miss their cocktail hour, so that they could go around and talk to their guests. So, missed the entire cocktail hour. She said she didn't have any of her appetizers. She didn't get any drinks from the bar. She was just stuck taking pictures because they ran out of time. We missed ours too. Yeah, but they at least came out to us. Like, I felt like I constantly had people there like, can I get you water? Can I get you a drink? Can I get you a snack? And I'm like, I'm good. Like, I feel like at our venue, we constantly had people coming up to us. I mean, obviously, we were the bride and groom. I don't think I saw one single person approach them while they were taking pictures. Not one. Not one went up to the bride and groom and said, can I get you something? And I was like, Okay. Well, that's annoying. So if I was Shelby, I'd have grabbed a bottle of vodka and said, bye-bye, y'all. Will, the whole day, she was asking, what time is it? When can we go? Like, she was ready for it to be over. Once things started just going bad, she was like, this is the longest day of my life. I just want to go home. So, she missed cocktail hours. She had to take more pictures. And then it starts raining again. And so those pictures get cut short. So while she's eating dinner, the photographer says, we better get more pictures. So while they're eating dinner, they get up from their dinner to go take more pictures. So like her whole day was taking pictures when she didn't even feel pretty. She's not going to look back at these pictures and be like, wow, I look so beautiful and I love them. She don't look back and say, I hate these. And the whole day was shot. So, she did say there were some highlights. She had little cat, like not glow in the dark, but like flashy cat ears for the dance floor, which people loved. You need to text me who that was, by the way, the photographer. I can tell you right now. Oh my gosh, the T. Oh, and Mrs. Wom, she was supposed to have a different second photographer. Her husband, I guess, was the second photographer. But apparently they're going through a divorce. And so the second photographer, oh, I forgot this part. Yeah, so the photographer is a photographer team. It's a husband and a wife. However, they're going through a divorce right now. And so the second photographer was completely random. And she had like, I don't know no, I'm not kidding. So it was supposed to be a husband and a wife photography team, and it wasn't. It was like some random guy, and she had to keep telling him, you need to go shoot this, you need to go do this, you need to go do this. Like there was like no, I feel like the second photographer did literally nothing. Out of the, yes, do you know her? I'm assuming you've probably worked with her tons of times. Have you worked? I'm assuming you had to have worked with her before. But yeah, that was the photographer. So, out of the whole day, besides the pictures of me doing the buttons on her dress, I got 3 pictures with her. And it was the same picture. It was me and her husband. And I guess it was just those 2. Yeah, because I didn't take any, because Royce was supposed to be there. I don't know, I couldn't find Royce, and we were running out of time because it was raining. So I was like, well, that's shot. You're not getting that picture. And that happened after the ceremony, right before it started raining. So I'm like, out of the whole day, matron of damn honor, got 2 pictures with the bride. 2! It was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. Royce was taking pictures. I'm sure he was in the freaking bathroom doing shots with you guys. Funny, JP. Funny. All right, so now let me tell you this tea also. So I'm the matron of honor. She said my speech was fantastic. I had lots of people saying my speech was fantastic. I cried because I looked over at Shelby and she was tearing up, and then I started tearing up, and then we both were just crying. But she said she loved my speech. I did a good job. And I had a bunch of people come up to me after and say my speech was great. It was like a really good balance between, you know, sentimental and funny, and it was very well written. I got lots of compliments on my speech. So she said my speech was really good. Her brother's speech was really good. The best man's speech, I don't know if he like forgot his speech and just made it up on the spot, but it wasn't as great as ours. I wouldn't even like cocaine except Royce introduced us to it. That's not true. But yeah, no, Royce was actually up in like the cocktail hour lounge with my parents. My parents were at the wedding too. And Royce had a great time with my parents. At one point, my dad came over to me and kissed me and said, "Thank you for giving me a son that I can drink with." I'm like, "You're welcome, Dad. You know, I'm glad that I'm glad that I gave you a son that you can have a great time with." And then like they walked away. They went down by the patio, just like Royce and my dad. They're best buddies. Um. Mrs. Wom, you can't be texting me things like that. Have you worked with her before? Do you know who she is? Your parents are awesome. Yeah, they had a great time. They had a great time. Royce had a great time. Royce made friends everywhere he went. Um, so that was fine. All right, so listen to this. My table is right next to Shelby's. Shelby and her husband are at the sweetheart table. I'm at the table right in front of her. I am across from her brother. Man of honor, matron of honor. Those are our seats. We've got to get up to make speeches, right? So the whole day, anytime I didn't need my bouquet, I was putting it on that first seat. I come over at one point and I find a name card in my seat, and I'm like, oh, I don't know who this is. I'm just gonna slide it over. So I put it on the next seat, and then I come back a little while later, and now the name card is on the seat with their keys, with their car keys. I'm like, okay, I don't know who you are, but we're gonna stop with this. So I take the name card and the car keys, and I move them over 2 seats. I'm like, okay, we're not getting the message the first time, so let's get the message the second time, right? Okay, so it's time to sit down for dinner. We've done we didn't do introductions yet, but it's time to sit down for dinner. I walk over to my table, right? And there's this girl and this guy there. And this woman, comes around and she goes, "Who moved my stuff?" I was like, "Oh, I just pushed you over 2 seats because I'm sitting here. I have to make a speech." And she goes, "Well, I was sitting here." I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm the matron of honor. And there was just like this silent, awkward standoff. And we're just like standing looking at each other. And I'm not fucking moving. You're irrelevant. You are literally irrelevant. You are irrelevant. You want to know why she's irrelevant? She was a +1. She was a +1 of like a second cousin. Fucking irrelevant. Irrelevant. And I didn't find out this until after, because I went to Shelby's mother and said, "Who is that girl at my table?" And she goes, "Oh, that's just some girl that he like off and on dates. She was a guest. Like she didn't even get a name on the card. She was just a +1. She was just so and so and guest." Like they were like, "That's just like his on and off again girlfriend." I'm like, "Oh, okay, good," because we were about to have some big fucking problems. So I sit down in my seat. Wait, that's so funny you say that, Pavel, because my table was 14. Our table number was 14. So I said, whatever, we sit down, and then we do introductions. But I see her getting up and going to other tables and talking shit on me. Like, I walked past once, and I heard her say, "Moved my seat." And I'm like, she's really fucking going on about this to other people right now? And she's like a grown-ass woman. I could tell she's in like her 30s, 40s. I'm like, she's not a young stallion like me. I'm like, who is this woman? Why are you getting so upset? Like, you're irrelevant. You're arguing with the matron of honor? Are you serious? Get a grip. Get a grip. So she's like going around to like the other cousins and complaining about me. Like, are you nuts? Are you out of your mind? And Royce said the whole time they were just like talking shit and like laughing at me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Weirdo. Anyway, so that was the tea. And then the whole rest of the night, Royce said they didn't clap after my speech. He said they didn't clap. I was like, oh, nice. Really? Over a seat? You moved down 3 seats? You're still at the same table? We're that upset? I can understand if I was just like another guest and I moved her stuff, but I'm literally the matron of honor. Who are you? You're a +1. You don't even have a name. Nobody knows who you are. So anyway, that was that. I went up to Shelby's mom. I'm like, who is this? And she told me, and I was like, oh, okay, good, great. So she's not a relevant person at all. Okay, that makes me feel better. So that was that. But yeah, I think, oh, and then the cake was wrong. Her cake was not right. Her cake was wrong. It was something about the filling or the icing was wrong. I think that was it though. I think that was it. I think that was all of the stuff that went wrong. The decorations were perfect. The company who did like the tables and the decorations and stuff, that was stunning. The flowers were stunning. She was really happy with that. That was the only vendor that she was really happy about, was the decorations. They looked beautiful. The DJ did a good job, except he yelled at my dad. He yelled at Into the West I Go. Listen to this. We're on the dance floor. My dad's feeling himself. He's had a couple of drinks. He's at a party. He's on my best friend's wedding. He's having a good time. He's there with his son. You know, he's whatever. So my dad's had a couple of drinks. He's dancing real crazy. Whatever. He's having a good time. But the DJs, I don't know if the DJs put it there or somebody else put it there. Somebody put a chair in front of the DJ's like spot. And my dad would like dance real crazy and then he would sit down. And he didn't realize that every time he sat down, he was like bumping into the DJ table. He didn't know he was doing it, and he did it. And it was a guy and a girl, and they just start screaming at my dad, screaming at him. And I'm like, I get real defensive real quick. I'm like, you need to calm the fuck down. I basically got up over the table. I'm like, he didn't know he was hitting it. We're gonna move the chair. You're gonna relax. All right? Let's take it down a notch. He didn't know he was hitting the table. Calm down. I'm like yelling back at this guy because I'm like, are you fucking serious? He didn't know he was doing it. Why are you screaming at him? All you had to do was say, hey, sir, can you please not sit in the chair? You're bumping into our table. My dad's not an asshole. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I got real mad real quick. I was like, I will jump right over this DJ table right now. You want to throw fists? I'll throw fists. So that was it. So that was it. All in all, Shelby hated her wedding. She hated her wedding, and she feels like she got robbed. And she put so much time and effort into planning it, and she hated it. And it sucked because I couldn't do anything to make it better. And I couldn't make her feel better no matter what, because I knew there was nothing I could say that could make her feel better. And that was the one thing everyone kept trying to be, and this was frustrating because I know Shelby. And I know that this doesn't work for Shelby. Everyone's like, try to be positive, like put a smile on. Look, all of your loved ones are here. The food is good, the decoration. Everyone's like trying to give her like, but look at the positives. And Shelby's not that type. I'm not that type. That doesn't make it better. I'm not in the moment. I'm not able to be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's look at the bright side of things. I am like, I'm going to sink into my puddle of tears right now. And all I want to hear from everybody else is, I'm sorry this happened, because there's nothing else that you can say. But everyone's like, no, it's okay. Have a good time. And she's like, I can't. Like, I spent over a year and a half planning this. I put so much time and money and energy into making this the perfect wedding, and it was the exact opposite. So yeah, so the next day I texted her, and the next day I woke up to sun streaming through into the room. It was a beautiful day. I mean, sunny, no humidity, 70 something, a nice breeze, like a stunning, stunning day. And she had to go back to the venue to pick up her stuff because you always like leave it there the night of and you can go pick it up in the morning. And she went back to the venue and there was a wedding that day and everything was set up for that wedding. And she said it just looked beautiful because it was like sunny and breezy and she was just like heartbroken. It just hurt her all over again. And it just sucked. It sucked. And it sucked because I had to watch my best friend not get the wedding of her dreams. And like there was nothing I could do. It was great. The sad thing is she was the only one who had a terrible time. I mean, yeah. Her guests had a good time. Her guests didn't know the stuff that was happening behind the scenes and didn't know that Shelby felt like crap. But, I mean, on one hand, like, yes, you want your guests to have a good time, and obviously the whole party is like to celebrate the families and the guests and everything. But at the same time, that as a little girl, almost every little girl, I know there are exceptions, and there's gonna be like the exception in here who was like, I wasn't like that. Who is Oculation that you should know who I am? Mom, you don't actually know him. His name is Pavel. He was fake YR. He was King Julian. He was the one who would gift a bajillion subs. That guy. That's the one. You don't know him. He keeps saying that he's on the table and that he was at the wedding. He's a liar. He's a big fat liar. What do you mean? Pavel and I were at the wedding. Really? Why didn't you guys say hi? That's weird. Mom trying to flex like she's a founder in here. She's just like the founder of my my life. She just founded my being, but who is she? I'm not fat, but you are a liar. You just admitted that you're a liar. So, anyway, in summary, oh, and I was still sick. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys this part. Okay, after the ceremony, Shelby and her husband went into the back room. Okay, this sounds really dirty. To like sign their wedding document and stuff. And like they took pictures back there and it was like an intimate moment or whatever. But that's where all of our stuff was. And that's where my tissues were. So I couldn't get to my tissues. And my nose was so rough, I could not use paper towels on it. And so I couldn't get to the tissues. Couldn't use paper towels. So you know what I did? I ran to the back of the venue. Like, back of the venue, and I farmer blow shot snot rockets the size of my fist out of my nose, like just both sides, just giant snot rockets coming out. And I had no tissues, no paper towels. So what I do? Use the grass. I wiped my hands all over the grass and I used grass to dry my face. And then I went back in and I got like cocktail napkins and just like dabbed here. But I was like, I can't go into the bathroom and just start snot rocketing. People are going to be like, what is this? What is that? I can't do that. I've got to go do it privately. So I ran to the back of the venue and just started blowing them out. It was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. I will never look at you the same way again. Bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, you just gotta do it sometimes. It's just gotta get done. So yeah, so long story short, I am still sick. I don't have a fever anymore, but I'm still super, like, congested. Still got snot rockets going on. And, you know, still sick. But we're here. We're here. We've already got 6 people on the leaderboard, and Claustine with 44 gifted. Claustine, what a crazy person. What an absolute crazy person. 6 people on that leaderboard. No one on the biddy board yet, but 6 people on the gifted board. Can't wait to see Mike's photos of that. Of what? This is the origin story to saying touch grass. I did, yeah, I used the grass to wipe my snot rockets. Ugh. I don't think I got a screenshot, by the way. Can I get a screenshot real quick? T80, thank you very much for the 37 bits. 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 55 seconds. 1 hour, 7 minutes, 55 seconds. I gotta remember that. T80, thank you very much for the 37 bits. Monka S, what's that? Okay, anyway. Sorry. Anyway, that's the story of my weekend. We're back. Lady May, thank you so much for the 50 bits. Let's go. Now we got 2 people on the leaderboard. Let's go. And I'm sorry Mom doesn't remember us. Stop. She's going to think like she's supposed to know you. You're going to confuse her. Don't confuse Mom. Toxic. Toxic. All right, I guess we're going to play tanks today. To my WoW people, by the way, not last night. Last night? Was last night Sunday night? Is today Monday? I don't know because I was at the hospital today. I'm confused. Yes, yesterday was Sunday. I played WoW, but I didn't. Mom, what did you just say? I haven't been in here in a hot minute. How do you even know that phrase? Who taught you hot minute? Is it me? Have I said it and that's where you got hot minute? She's cool like that. Yeah, she's real hip. Hot minute. I haven't been here in a hot minute. Who taught you that? No cap. No cap, for real, for real. That saying is older than you are, Patricia? Are you serious? I don't ever hear, okay, I don't want to say old people. I don't ever hear anyone older than me ever say hot minute. Ever. Ever. I only hear younger people say hot minute. I've never heard an older person say it. Soon she's gonna start cursing like your dad when playing tanks. My dad has been cursing at tanks all day. Dad has been very angry at tanks today. Has tanks been bad? Am I gonna regret getting on this game right now? Probably. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Victim! Victim, thank you for the tier 3. I can't believe you ruined your friend's wedding. That's the worst thing I've heard today. A disgrace to the title, matron of honor. I feel so bad. I wish I had done more. Like, I wish I had spoken up for her. But again, I really just thought, like, she's got a wedding coordinator, she's got a husband, she's got her parents. I should have fought for, like, I knew she wanted the ceremony outside. I should have just said, like, no, give the guests umbrellas. She wants to be outside. Like, we're gonna do it outside no matter what. Like, I just wish that I had fought harder for that, for the ceremony to be outside. I wish I was paying attention to the time, to the time when we were at the salon. I wish that I had done more, like, but it's all with hindsight, you know, and in the moment, I didn't think I had to do those things. Other than the horrible nightmares about starting school, I'm great. Yeah, people go back to school tomorrow. Oh, happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. Thank you to everybody who worked today. Shout out to the people at the hospital who are working today and the people at Chick-fil-A who are working today. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for working on Labor Day. Workers, busy bees. But as I was saying, I did play World of Warcraft the other day. I didn't go on the main quest. I just did all of the side quests in that first zone. And I think I'm like a level 76, maybe? 77. But obviously we have to finish the main quest. But I guess I'll play this today since it's Monday and, like, you know, drops and sub, whatever. We still on the same quest too. I thought you guys would have gone ahead, which is why I got on, because I was like, oh, I'll catch up to wherever they got to. But then Victim told me you guys didn't even play. I was like, oh, okay. That's fine then. Nah, we waited. Shut up. You are not playing WoW with us, you freaking goofball. Are you playing tanks? Are you actually playing? No, you're weird. No, you're weird. He joined us, liars. Should stream the beta, but you aren't a real grinder. Honestly, how do I get the beta? Do I have the beta? Do you have to, like, pre-order to get the beta? How do I get the beta? I honestly don't know. Oh, pre-ordering. Okay. I don't think I pre-ordered Black Ops. Yeah, I don't think I did. Or ask Lo. That's true. I could just text her for a code. Spend $100 on the Vault Edition. Oh. I didn't even spend $100 on the WoW expansion. I'm definitely not spending $100 on COD. No, not a chance. Sorry, beta. Not doing that. I didn't even spend 100 on what's it called? The War Within. No point to do it now, ends on Wednesday and open beta starts on Friday. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I already saw clips of people doing wall hacks. I'm like, ugh, gross. You did for me, Kekleo. Because I was feeling, I don't know, feeling generous, I guess. But I was like, I don't need it for myself, but Mikey needs it. All right. Is anyone actually, are you actually playing, Pavel? Did you want to play? Am I supposed to invite you? Mike, you guys don't even have, Mike doesn't even have a tier 10, does he? This is you, right? That's you. You should game share with Royce? How do you game share? And gave Brando the cheap one too? You know what? I just don't think that I remembered that I gave you the bigger one. That's the thing. I don't think that I remembered that I gave you the bigger one. And so I was like, oh. Like, I wouldn't have made a conscious decision to give you the heroic or whatever edition and not give it to Brando. I think I just forgot that I gave you that one. We don't have it on console, we play on PC. Oh, okay. Game share on Xbox, is that what you're talking about? Okay, are you ready? We're playing tier 10, let's go! Come on, Pavel! Pavel, press ready! There we go. Pavel, you better be ready to fry. You better be ready to fry. If you don't drop like 5 kills right now, you owe me another 20 subs. Don't drown me. I didn't drown you the first time, doorknob. All right, yeah. So anyway, Pavel owes you 20 regardless. For what? Hey, for what? Pavel doesn't owe me shit. So long story short, my weekend was Mike! Mike, you cannot just tell this man to give subs, Mike! Mike! Pavel, thanks for another 20 gifted. Mike, stop. You can't just tell him to give subs. I literally own him. Oh, man. All right, wait. I'm feeling a snot rocket. Hold on. Let me see if it's a good one. Oh, wait. This might be a good one. I gotta go full screen for this. Hold on. This might be a good one. You guys gotta see this in 4K. Wait. Okay, hold on. I gotta get in a good spot. No, it wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good one. I'm sorry I let you guys down. Hold on, Pavel. I'm doing a snot rocket right now. Eyes closed and muted. Damn it. It was stringy. I really want to get you guys a balloon. I'm telling you, you should have seen the size of the snot rocket that came out of my nose right before I started stream. I tried to show my dad, and my dad said, no, I don't want to see it. And then I went into the other room and I showed Royce. Royce, testify. Testify to how big this thing. It was like the size of a quarter. Gigantic. I'm just really proud of my snot rockets. I feel like I should start bottling them and selling them. You know, most streamers mute the camera and go off screen. And you know what? Have you learned by now that I'm not most streamers? Have you learned? You've been here long enough. I'm not most streamers. I like to share my snot rockets with the world. Uh-oh. Shelby just texted me and she said, guess what? That can't be good, you guys. Uh-oh. What's up? I'm telling you right now, that's not good. She said, guess what? Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, man. Uh-oh. That's not good either right there. Oh, frick. That's not good. Watch out, Pavel. Nobody else can be Kristen Kruick. That's right. It's a feat only I can achieve. Hold on, Pavel. Hold on. Hold on. I got him. I got him. I got him for you. CC1, MK2. Beep boop bop, bibbidi bop bop. Guess what? The only rival to Do You Have a Minute? True. Oh, yeah. This is not good. Uh-oh. Um... Oh, piss. Uh-oh, chat. This is not good. So, she goes back to school tomorrow. She texted as soon as the game starts, the spirit of the wedding group chat lives on. Seriously. So she goes back to school tomorrow, and she just found out that the, like, person above her who trained her, quit. And is leaving in November. So it's gonna be her and one other person who was brand new and has never been in this position before for a school district with 9,000 kids. Yeah, man, it just feels like pile on Shelby week. What the hell? Jeez Louise. Hi, Dragon. So Kamala Harris is on Twitch. She had emotes only in her chats. You know who else I just saw came back to Twitch? Tim the Tapman. Because now you can multi-stream. So I saw Tim the Tapman streaming on Twitch again. Her profile not only refers to her as Momala, but also as has her pronouns too, of course. Mama, is that supposed to be like mom? If Kamala Harris was my mom, I actually am not going to finish that sentence because I'll get banned. I have to stop myself right fucking there because that's not it. She's apparently America's mom. Lovely. How lovely. How great. How goody. Please don't get banned. We are vested in Shelby now. Yeah, so I think she was just done once I got in the building. She liked being in, and then she has 3 kids under 3, and she was just fried trying to balance everything. Will they hire someone else? Is it too late? Like, I don't understand. Can they hire somebody even like after the school year starts or what? She's a school psychologist. This guy. This guy. No! Tank Destroyer got me. How did he not kill you? How did he not hit you? 3 kids under 3? Yeah, how in the world, how does that even happen? What do you get pregnant like immediately after giving birth? 3 kids under 3? It takes 9 months to pop out a kid. You gotta be getting pregnant like 2 months later. Tops. That's insane. Jeez Louise, that's an autoloader, seriously. Holy crap. I have 4 on the way. Oh, do you, Mikey? Mikey, or do you miss her? I miss her. I miss her! Whose birthday is next, by the way? I'm gonna go look at the birthday sheet. Anyone's birthday coming up who's not on the birthday sheet? Who's the next birthday? We're in September. September. Foofer. I'm getting rid of Shorzy, because Shorzy I feel like just doesn't exist anymore. So we're gonna get rid of Shorzy. I haven't heard from Shorzy in 800 years. I'm gonna get rid of JCB. Again, haven't heard from JCB in 800 years, sadly. LRG Tanker, I feel like we see LRG Tanker sometimes, so we'll leave. We'll leave LRG Tanker. I might just marry Pavel. I mean, you might have to fight Royce for him. Anyone else have a birthday in September, you guys, that I can add to the birthday sheet? Anyone? 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 Yeah, I didn't do... Wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, not great. Not a great performance there, but... That's not even a challenge? Mike. That's mean. Don't be mean to Royce. Not a good warm-up, I blame Shelby. Well, you know what? I gotta pay attention. I gotta pay attention to both things right now. It's very important that I pay attention to Shelby. She's going through it right now. Besides that, Royce is already a great husband. Yeah, he's pretty great. Pretty great. He did some great things while I was sick. I gotta say, I wish, you know, I wish, YR's gonna say, I want the world. I'm just saying, you know, he was very great to me. However, it would have been really, really, really nice if he had also done like the sweeping and the vacuuming and the laundry and stuff that I couldn't get to because I was sick. But he was very sweet to me. He took care of me. So, you know, I give him credit for that. I want the world. I want the whole world. Give it to me now. I think my dad might still be playing tanks in the other room. I might go yell at him because he's not in my stream right now. If he's watching somebody else's stream, I'm gonna be very pissed at my dad. Should I go look? All right, after this game, I'm gonna go take a peek and see if my dad's still on the computer. And if he's watching somebody else, I'm gonna turn off his computer. Just gonna go over there and just press the power button. Because how dare he? How dare he not watch PCPatty, his own flesh and blood? Give it to me now. Perfect. I think I have to get 15 critical shots. Now I'm up to 14. I want the world. I want the whole world. Maybe he's watching low. Nah, Dad doesn't need COD drops. Dad doesn't play COD. He said it's too fast for him. He doesn't know how you can even look at that stuff. I just added him in Morgue Pie stream. He'll be here shortly. Oh gosh, PK. I don't even... please don't ever speak that person's name in my stream again. I can't be associated with such creativity. Alright, I'm not gonna pen that guy, so I need to figure something else out here, because I'm not gonna pen him. Yo, what's up? Coco? Yo, has anyone seen the tea, the drama, the action right now going on in Colorado? And the Venezuelan gangs taking over apartment complexes, and there's like a rumor right now that the Hell's Angels are on their way to freaking deal with the gangs. Has anyone seen this? Yeah, T80, have you seen this? I know you're not near there though. Great state. Great state. Hello, 4 Egars. Yeah, don't mind me. I'll just peek all by myself, brothers. Also, there's somebody on that base that's not spotted, but I just, like, pulled all the way out. How was the Type 5 not spotted there? Yeah, we gotta go in. Let's go. Let's go. We're not pussies. Let's go. Okay, who just bumped me? Who just bumped me? Yeah, you and me, bro. You and me. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's brawl. You and me, pal. Let's dance. What's up, Galucci? What's gonna be really unfortunate is, oh dear. When they shoot me from the other side. That's gonna be really unfortunate. Especially because we're all just, like, sitting ducks right here. What's up, Martha? Oh no. How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? Yo, me and Pavel absolutely just wrecking it. Just demolishing. Let me get this Type 5. No, let me get this Type 5. Let me get this Type 5! Pavel! Damn it, Pavel. That Type 5 was mine. Not much, just cooking dims. I honestly saw that first as just cooking DMs. I'm like, ooh, girl. Okay, let her cook. Who are you DMing? Who are we DMing right now? Give me the tea. Let her kook? It's wild, the joys of a sanctuary state. I cannot fathom. I cannot understand how anyone I just can't. I can't think of a more important thing for our country right now than a secure border. I really can't. It's so abundantly clear that we need to clear a strong, secure border. I can't wrap my brain around it. Actually, pushes glasses up nose. Their crimes are a great contribution to our country. We should all be very thankful. Actually, apparently... Damn, we lost. Why are they all speaking Spanish? No habla español. Ow, yeah. We got popped. We got a little bit popped. They merged SA with NA? Nah, you're lying. Is that true? So did Biden. Wait, actually, it's true. They merged the NA server with the SA. NA and SA servers, World of Tanks. I can't find like a article or something. It's true. Wow, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see TJ again in my chat so I can tell him that they merged the servers. Hashtag merge the server. We have been saying this since day one. Merge the server. TJ's petition really worked. Wow. Shout out to TJ. Shout out to TJ. Also, I turned my Tamagotchis back on, by the way. They were off for a while because I was sick. Well, they weren't off. There's a way that you can pause them. And so I had them paused because I was sick. And I was like, I can't be bothered to take care of these things while I'm sick. Oh, thank goodness. I can... I thought you might be. I thought you might be a little bit concerned about them. So I wanted to ease your fear a little bit. So yeah, they're alive. Yeah, here they are. So no, you can't turn them off, but you can pause them. So what you do is you go to the date selection, and then you just leave it on the date selection, like date and time, and that's technically pausing them. So I had them paused for a while. I just brought them back, but they're both of marrying age. They're both 8 years old. And so now the matchmaker comes every day and tries to marry them off, but I'm actually going to marry them off to each other. So the matchmaker needs to leave me alone because they're gonna get down and dirty. Sounds like cheating the system. No, because if we remember, cheating is winning. Cheating is winning. I think last map when we couldn't compete on the 705, we should have pushed far left flank. My bad. Yeah, but I mean, they were capping and no one else was going to defend the cap. Her Tamagotchis are Targaryens. They are. They've all been named after Targaryens, actually. Well, until this generation. This generation I actually named something different. But TJ! TJ, guess what? TJ, guess what? TJ, I was so, oh man, I'm so excited to see you. Did you hear? Did you hear the news? TJ knows? Did you tell him? I wanted to tell him. Frickin' Pavel. And make me move. Where did that lion come from? The lion was... I remember the lion. The lion was like last year, maybe? I'm more lost than usual. TJ, they finally merged the servers. I don't know if this is actually true or not, but apparently the SA server merged with the NA server. So remember hashtag merge the server? Your hashtag worked. They did it. You did it, TJ. Let's freaking go! That's what I'm saying! OMG, really? I don't know. I don't know if I'm being lied to about this or not. Pavel said that they merged the SA server with the NA server. I love aggressive people like you. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. Something, something, something. I'm really disappointed. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was expecting a lot of snot rockets today. I figured once I started talking, the phlegm would really build up because that's normally what happens. But I've got no snot rockets for you guys right now. I'm so sorry. I know you're all sitting at your desks being, you're all completely disappointed that I haven't showed you my snot yet. I'm going to try my hardest to get you some snot rockets today. Oh, shucks. I know you're upset. I'm aware. Oh, thank you, RNG. Thank you for that shot. Poggers. Patty's so cool. They're thinking about banning the word because they need to curb the trend. Yeah. True. What word? I shot him. I've got to spot him again. I can't see him. I did get him once. Be careful, mate. Be careful, Pavo. No, you can't. Do you want to stop Snape from getting that stone or not? There must be another way. I see myself. I've just won the cup. I'm shaking hands with Dumbledore. Oh, I rewatched Twisters. That was another thing we did yesterday. We rewatched Twisters. It's so good. It's like my new comfort movie, honestly. Big fan. Big fan of Twisters. Oh my. Oh, Pavel. Look what you've done. Look what you've done, Pavel. I'm scared now. Now I'm scared. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna use you as a meat shield for 1 hot second. Hello, tank destroyer. Hello. Shoot this man. Hello. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've been shot. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell, Harry. No, Pavel! I shot you in the ass instead of shooting him in the face. Feel comfort in destruction and death of thousands of people. Who? Who does? It's a movie. It's a movie. Nobody actually died in Twisters. It's a movie. Do you see all the great spotting we did for our cowardly TD? I did, yes. He didn't. I don't know if he shot a single person over there. But we did a great job. We really did. I think. Dude, the crow was so bad that even the Goths have rejected it. When the agenda has upset the people that the agenda serves, you know you messed it up. I don't know what the crow is about. I didn't see the original crow. Do, 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 do. Jeff with the 50? What the heck? Jeff, thank you so much for the 50 gifted. Yay! Jeff, thank you so much. Jeff, thank you so much for the 50 gifted subs. Holy cannoli! Jeff, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Although I didn't see what the number was. Jeff, thank you so much for the 50 gifted. Jeff is at 2775. 2775. Booty is asleep? Booty's asleep? You're right, Booty's not on. Booty, what are you doing, Booty? Haven't played since Patty drowned us. Mike? I did not drown either of you, by the way. Oh, we won. We won. We won. What are you talking about? We won. Patty with Twister and Twisters, you said. You all just like the original because of nostalgia. Are you now ready to give Rings of Power a go? Heck, Leo. Oh, absolutely fucking not, YR. Did you see they made orcs have little orc families who have feelings and they're the victims? Did we... No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. That's not how that works. No. How am I not getting this? All right, you know what? All right, let's try something. We're going to nines. We're going to nines, Pavel. Let's go. Jeff, Mike and I were there at what? I watched all 3 episodes. It's hopeless. I sent the screenshot to my brother and he was like, I'm gonna watch the first episode just to see how bad it is. And he said, I'm watching the first episode, big oof, 30 minutes in and I already feel obligated to turn it off. Yeah, big oof. I won't even entertain Amazon by watching their blasphemy of a Lord of the Rings show. Get that stupid thing out of my face. You're like a little monkey? Sure. Sure, I guess. You guys hear that? I'm like a little monkey. I don't know. I'm not sure that I've been told that before. But sure, yeah. All right, body's on now. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I drank all this water though. That's really good. There's a little bit left, but I gotta pee. I've got to pee. I've got to pee. I've got to pee now. Damn it, I do it every time. Pavel, we gotta go around this. Watch out. I'm gonna get shot. I'm spotted. Son of a gun. I'm gonna get shot. I just know it. So funny and funny. Thank you. I'm just not sure that I'm a monkey. That's definitely an interesting comparison. Why are tanks jumping across my screen right now? Like legitimately, they're here 1 second and then the next they're way over there. What's going on here? What's happening? What are we frick me! You kidding? Are you kidding me right now? Okay. Right between his freaking eyeballs. Her singing reminds me of Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Who's singing? My singing? Who's singing? Oh. Do. Thank you so much. Such a high compliment. I love that. I want to embody Belle from Beauty and the... Oh, gosh, that's a lot of tanks coming this way. Oh, no. You guys, watch out right here. This is where they're gonna be. Watch out for the little demons. Oh my. Oh my. Well, butter my biscuits. We need more minerals. Ready to work. That's a different game. No, no, please, no. Oh God, no! I tried to get away. If you only liked Fortnite, there's a whole, I just am never going to like, I'm just never gonna like Fortnite. I just will never, I never liked Fortnite when it started. I never got into Fortnite after. It's just Fortnite's just not my thing. That's just not a game for me. There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. And now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before. Joke's on you! I would never touch that game. Yeah, Fortnite's dumb. Fortnite's not for me. The way some people in here feel about this game and World of Warcraft, that's the same way that I feel about Fortnite. It just does not tickle my fancy. Doesn't make me feel good, doesn't make my legs tingle. I look and admire you forgetting about these tanks. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I love to be looked at and admired. Can you imagine orc daycare? No, I could not. I could not imagine orc daycare. Who's the director of the Rings of Power? Director of Rings of Power. I bet it's a woman. It's not. It's a man. Rings of Power was amazing? Okay, calm down. Calm down, Mike. Calm down. Alright, relax. From the Brandywine to the sea, Orchestein will be free. Okay, that was actually funny. That was pretty funny. Did you come up with that yourself, or did you see that on the internet? PP! PP, thank you for the 99 biddies. Hi, PP. PP, you changed your color. You're white now. I like it. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Rem was the same person as the other game now? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I don't really pay attention to who kills me at all. Only people who call Rings of Power amazing is whom never read the books or watched the movies. Yeah, Mike is trolling. Mike is trolling. He has no idea. Phoebe! Probably because I'm a woman. Stupid woman. That's me. Probably because I'm a woman. Stupid woman. From the Brandywine to the sea, Orchestein will be free. That's funny. Oh, I like that one. All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna throw in a tier 8. I gotta get this mission complete. I gotta get this one mission complete. Mike's still drunk from the wedding. Royce got very drunk at the wedding. Because my dad is like 50 pounds heavier than Royce and can drink more liquor, and they, Royce is keeping up with my dad. He's been training at frat night and still couldn't keep up. I don't think they've had another frat night, actually. The last frat night that was supposed to happen, my dad fell asleep. My uncle never came. Frat night was canceled. Hey, speaking of frat night, football's back this week, you guys. Are we watching Thursday Night Football? It was the Chiefs and Ravens, I think Royce said. The Chiefs and the Ravens Thursday night. We watching Thursday Night Football, chat? Let's go. Let's go. It's football season. It's football season. Yeah. Okay, Kona. All right, anyone want to make bets? I bet the Chiefs win. I bet 1 sub to whatever streamer you want. Collectively, chat has to agree to a streamer. I gift 1 sub if the Chiefs lose. All right? Who wants to take me up on that bet? Something, 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 something. Casey wins by 10. Oh, I wasn't going to get that specific. I was just going to Kansas City wins. I don't do, you know, spreads and shit like that. Just win, loss. That's it. That's all I got. We only watch soccer? Well, there may be some of you, but there are definitely some football watchers in here. What do I win? Oh, shit. Why is this guy behind me? Oh, gosh. Golly. Golly. Golly, I'm scared. I'm gonna get shot. I got shot. No, you don't win anything. My bet is that if Kansas City wins, I'll gift a sub to a streamer of your choice. Or no, sorry. If Kansas City loses, I'll gift a sub to a streamer of your choice. That's the bet. That's the whole bet. I'm scared. You guys, somebody shoot this guy. He's killing me. Somebody shoot him. Any streamer. Yep, any streamer that you want. Well, this is it for me, folks. I'm dead. I'm dead. You guys just let me die. Sure. I bet there'll be a winning team and a losing team. PP, I bet that you're right. You know what? Since I'm dead, we're going to spectate Pavel, and I'm going to go pee, because I got to pee so bad. Pavel, get us a W, Pavel. I got to pee. Oh, no, he looks like he's about to die, too. Where is the rest of our team? Like, why is nobody helping you? There's like 50 of them over here. I'm sorry, Pavel. You're getting bullied. You're getting absolutely bullied right now. Wow. You got bullied. That was rude. It's this guy again. Oh my gosh. Are they, what is the word? Stream sniping us? Because it's this guy again. I'm really not comfortable with what they did to us. I think these guys are stream sniping me. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the clan that fucking hates me. I don't remember why, but I'm pretty sure they hate me. Emotional, charismatic, and beautiful. It's you. I'm going to bed, my dream. Well, good night. Thank you so much for your kind words. That's me, TJ. Don't steal my shine right now. All right, let me go pee real quick, and then we're good. Okay. BRB. Oh, look at my slippers. These were our slippers from getting ready for the morning of. This jacket was also from. This was my outfit, except I was free balling it. There was no bra underneath. This was what I wore for getting ready for the morning for the wedding. guys. I'm gonna do some ASMR for all my people out there who like ASMR. Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Hey, look, we won. Hi. Hello. I'm glad that we won. That feels good. Actually, they are nice slippers. They really are. They're really, really fuzzy and cozy slippers. We did win, found out what happened to the rest of our team. Oh, good. That's great. Surrender. I'm coming home. Yeah, there's an ops platoon stream sniping us for sure. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know if they think it bothers me. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, boys. Have a great time. I don't know what to tell you. I'm coming home, surrender. I'll never be alone. They're jealous I didn't get the invite to Shelby's wedding. Oh, absolutely. It was the best wedding of all time. However, she just said she talked to her husband about the wedding and she feels a little bit better about it, about how it went. So I asked like what specifically made her feel better. So I'm wondering what was, what was said that made her feel like, oh, okay, maybe it wasn't as bad. Maybe the pictures will come out nice or something. Oh, I know what happened. The wedding night, do you think that's what happened? In the bridal suite? They went home, there was no after party. They didn't have a hotel or anything. They went home and just, went home. I don't know what they did when they got home, but they went home. I'm coming home, surrender. Please no ASMR. You guys don't like ASMR? Why? But why? But why though? Oh, Tamagotchis want to go to bed. That must mean it's 9 o'clock. Oh, my sleepy little Tamagotchis. I'm coming home, surrender. You'll never be alone. Our after party was just me drunk running around with cookies. You had so many cookies. Speaking of which, I have crumble cookies. I actually would love some crumble cookies. Sweetheart, sweet, handsome, love of my life husband, would you be so kind as to bring me like a little plate with my churro, a piece of my churro cookie and a piece of my strawberry shortcake cookie, please? Kind husband. He might be in class or starting class currently. Did those girls still hate you at the wedding? Everybody was nice to me the day of the wedding. Everybody was, very, I think because everyone was excited because it was the wedding. So everyone was on their best behavior, their most excited, etc. So everyone was very nice. However, there was one at the end of the night, and they all got like they were all drinking. The other bridesmaids were all drinking. I wasn't because of my sinuses, and I knew that if I drank alcohol, it was going to make my sinuses 10 times worse. I was like, I'm just not going to do that to myself. So I didn't have anything to drink. And at the end of the night, when I'm like, we're in like in the back room, like cleaning up and stuff, one of the bridesmaids, she goes, Trisha, throughout all of this, I never got a chance to say anything, and I really wanted to say something. I'm like, please don't.
Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, perfect. I did try them. They're delicious.
They look good.
They're very good. I was like, it's okay. Please don't. I'm just gonna cry. And she like really drunkenly expresses her condolences for my miscarriage. And she's like, I'm so sorry I didn't say anything sooner. And she's like, one day it's gonna happen for you, and motherhood is just the deepest, most wonderful joy you'll ever experience. And I'm like, yes. Please tell me more about the joy that I no longer have. please. That's actually very helpful. And so I know it was coming from like a good place of wanting to express, you know, like, I'm so sorry. But especially when you're drunk, it's just like, I'm like, nah, this is not it. Wow, that churro cookie is phenomenal. I just gotta say, that churro cookie is absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh. One of the cookies this week, churro. Oh shit. Yeah. I know, Pee Pee. That's what I mean. I know it came from a good place. She was just, you know, trying to be nice. And that's, you know, that's nice. But I've found that people say things that, like, make them feel better in a way, like, or at least they're trying to make you feel better, but it doesn't at all. I think we need a phenomenal counter here. You say it a lot more now. No. I only say it when it's truly necessary, Jeff, and this cookie is phenomenal. If you have a crumble cookie near you, highly recommend getting this churro cookie. It is delicious. I want to get past this Minotauro. I need one more kill. Oh, let me kill this IS-7. Let me kill him. No! I'm not gonna kill him. Dang it. No! I need the kill. Did I get it? Yes! Mission's completed. Okay, now I'm stuck. Oh, Jeff, you should absolutely go get yourself one of the churro cookies. No! I tipped over my strawberry shortcake icing. It's a very cakey, fluffy cookie. One bite, everybody knows the rules. The icing is like, this is really, it's like having like a strawberry shortcake. It's really great. You aren't him. I'm trying, T80. I'm trying. One bite, everyone knows the rules, okay? Oh, yeah. I would give this one an 8. I'd give that one an 8. I would honestly give the churro cookie a 10. I think the churro cookie's a 10. Strawberry shortcake's an 8. How dare you stand where you stood? Listen, I'm gonna make my own food review. He'd have given it a 6.2 at best. I know. I should have done like point whatever. I should have said like 8.7. Good IS-7 kill. Did you get a kill? Mike was trying to pressure you into more gifted subs. Did you get a kill? Yup, right there. See it? Nice. I parked behind him. Oh, yes, you did. You made it so that I could kill that guy. Yes, thank you. I did notice that in the game. I came back and heard something about churro cookies. Yes, if you live near a crumble cookie, you know crumble cookies? If you have a crumble cookie near you, you should run to Crumble Cookie right now and get yourself a churro cookie. It was delicious. Mike, I think I didn't get a kill. It's fine. You don't have to give 20 subs. Mike is waffling. It's fine. Mike! Mike, you gotta stop. You're gonna... I'm not waffling. Mike, you can't keep making him do this, Mike. You're not his bank. Mike is my little stroop waffle. I tried a stroop waffle, actually. Mike brought... What's it called? He brought them to the wedding. He brought stroop waffles. They were very, very, very sweet. They like very, very sweet. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of sweetness. And I like sweetness, but it was very sweet. Do people actually use stroopwafel as like a pet name? Would you actually call your partner your little stroopwafel? Or, oh my gosh, shameless lust. I thought that said shameless slut. Shameless sluts. He calls me that all the time. No, I know that he calls you that. Okay, I mean, not just, not just you guys. I mean, IRL. Would you actually call your girlfriend or boyfriend your little stroopwafel? Or is that just something you guys say? He's my Pookie. Mike, does Pavel even know what you look like? Oh, of course he does. He's been in your stream. Do you know what Pavel looks like? Shameless lust! I thought your name was Shameless Sluts, and I'm like, uh-oh, we got shameless sluts in here. Me? Not me. I'm not a shameless slut. But surely he's hot. I mean, we'll never know. We'll never know what Pavel looks like. Diddy, huh? Diddy, huh? I read that wrong at first too, right? It looks like shameless sluts. 187. Okay, what is that in feet and inches? And what is that in pounds? I mean, if you have shameless lust, you're probably a slut. That's true. Yes. Yeah, probably. My tiny Pookie? Wait, he's small? He's tiny? Or, okay, are you just saying that because you're huge, Mike? Is he regular sized and you're just gigantic? Yeah, compared to me. Okay, I was gonna say. You're just large. Oh, he's 6'2"? Okay, 6'2", that's Royce's size. Royce is 6'2". Okay. Being a slut is the new wholesome? Yeah, you're certainly... Your holes are full of something. But, wholesome? I don't know. I don't know about that. Average here? I know. It's crazy. I mean, even just the height for a woman is 5'6" over there. 2 inches taller than here. Do you think that I'm invisible? I think even more, honestly. I'm pretty sure that's what it is in Scandinavian countries. It's 5'6" for women. They have to stay above the floods? Why did we get shorter? Why did Europeans get shorter? I wonder what the adaptation was for that. Why we got shorter. There's 2 of them. I don't know who to shoot at. I don't know who to shoot at. Eating too much grain? That's what you think made us shorter? I wonder. It's a very curious question. Why we got shorter? I can tell you why we're so much fatter. Oh, you guys, I bought catnip for Chloe. Catnip for clones. I bought catnip for Chloe, and I put it in her little mousy toy. Or not her mouse, her fishy toy. And she was going nuts. She was loving it. I gotta fill her fishy with more catnip. Do you think that I'm invisible? Invincible or invisible? I don't know what it is. Before agriculture, people almost everywhere were much taller. Huh. Really? Invisible? Is it invisible? Oh, it is invisible. You're right. Good job, Pavel. You were correct. I feel like I put a lot of emphasis on the Pavel, like pa in Pavel. Pavel. Am I saying it wrong? Am I putting too much emphasis on the pa? Should it be like Pavel? 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 No, it's just your American accent? Oh, okay. Listen, here it would be Pavel, okay? So, I keep wanting to say Pavel. I have to tell myself every time that it's Pavel. Whoa. You give drugs to your kitty? She loves catnip! You know some cats, like, are immune to catnip. Not immune, because it's not like an illness or something, but they don't have any response to catnip. And Chloe's a catnip cat. She loves catnip. She gets stoned on that catnip. You were doing fine, even perfectly fine. That is my name, so I know something about it. Pavel? That's your name? Uh-oh, we got 2 Pavels now. People got taller over time. There are houses in Hagerstown, Maryland that were built in the 1800s where the ceilings are only 6.5 feet. 6'2", I had to duck through the doors and kept an eye on the ceiling when walking through rooms. You mean people got shorter over time? All drug addicts love their drugs. Well, you know what? Chloe's getting pretty old. I'm just trying to give her the best couple of years that she has left. You know what I mean? If she wants to get hooked on drugs, let her get hooked on drugs. You know what I mean? Maybe not, but... Chloe! Stop crying. Stream's almost over, Chloe. Don't worry. I'm gonna help you in 1 second, kitty cat. Yeah, you got someone behind you. I shot him, but... Alright, I'll back up. You gonna back up? No? You're not gonna back up? Meow, meow, meow. No, maybe we should even move even, like, further. Because they can't come around. Oh, shit! Behind you! Coming around the corner. Alright, hold on. I'm turning around. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, they're everywhere. Aw, tits. Monkey balls. I can't save you. Hold on. Ah! Well, I distracted them from killing you, so. Don't let me. No, you're gonna get popped. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my gosh. I tried so hard and why is there a spaghetto behind us doing absolutely nothing? What are you doing back there, pal? Are you kidding? With the 100% health, were you AFK the whole game, brother? Oh, it's so frustrating. If this guy was there to support us, we may have actually been able to make it out of that alive. Dude, I tried. I actually had a lot of damage in that game. I had like almost 6k in that game, actually. Not bad, mate. Not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Yeah, I just want to see my damage. I want to see my damage. I want to see the end of the game. It's just being weird, the picture is frozen for me. My eyes are watering. Pretend I'm not blinking or talking. I knew we had a problem when the meds lost mid. Yeah. See, Petrificus totalis. That's right, Petrificus totalis. I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever way to get us killed. Or worse, expelled. How'd I do? Ah! Top of the leaderboard! Ah, it doesn't matter though, because we lost. Ah, she's cracked. She's cracked out of her mind. She's an absolute legend. Legend among men. Thank you. Thank you. Best player on the team. Thank you. Thank you. See? This is what, thank you! This is what I'm talking about. When I have a good game, I want to see some hype. I want to see some congratulations, Patty. I want to see some great game, Patty. Thank you! There we go! Yay! There we go. Gosh, it only took you guys 5 years. But now you got the hang of it. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right. That is it. That's it for me today, mates. That's it. Oh, fuck. I owe you guys marbles. We'll play tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow, all right? Remind me tomorrow. I can't. I'm exhausted. I spent too long in a hospital driving around today, all right? I'm ready for bed. I'm, like, so ready for bed. Also, I have work very early tomorrow. So, I'm ready for bed. You know the, I know, Jeff, I know. Listen, if you set your expectations low, you'll never be disappointed. My expectations were low. Nightfly, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I see what you're doing, and I say, no, thank you. No. No. It's the end of stream. Goodbye. Nightfly, thank you so much for the 100 bits. All right, let's go find someone to raid. Yeah, mates. Well, it looks like everybody in World of Tanks is thriving. So, they don't need my raid. Let's go to Kit. That was a great performance on the virtual battlefield. Thank you, TJ. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Aye, captains. Aye, mates. Good day, mates. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Well, thank you very much. Thank you actually a lot to Jeff and Clausine and Pavel and Runaway and T80 and Mike and Will and everybody who resubbed and everybody on the bit board, PP and Nightfly and Lady May and T80 again. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Oh, wait, I'm actually feeling pretty snot rockety right now. That wasn't a big one, but it was very stringy. Not a big one, but very stringy. How about this side? Wait, this side. Nope, nothing on this side. That's right. My mucus is white, so the actual infection or virus or whatever is gone. So that's good. So yeah, we're on the mend. We're on the mend. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me, and thank you for the good vibes. So, Bro, throw it out. I'm going to. It's on my dirty plate right now, which is gonna also get washed. So shut up, TJ.